Hello, distinguished audience. You were welcome to Digital Bimpe podcast, and we used to have the TV as well. Yeah. So, first thing first, I'd like to apologize to my amazing listener on this podcast. We have been waiting for the August podcast, and I'm so sorry that I have not done August podcast, and now we are in September, and I have not also released the podcast on that. But here I am now, and the podcast is available, and we will be having a chit chat. What actually happened in August and September? And what is the G's? What is the G's? I think for August has been quite impressive. There have been series of me kickstarting my journey of education, and I feel it's an amazing journey to have the inspiration to learn. And I am so proud that I am doing BYU pathway, and many of you have been following my undo on my platform. If you've not been following, it's at Digital Bimpe. So go follow right now. And also go check out my YouTube channel, Digital Bimpe TV, and subscribe. And also in August, while I was doing that preparation for my semester for September, I also was preparing for the summit. So before that preparation for the summit, I was also nominated for my book, A Simple Life. And I remember that we were supposed to have a Simple Life book series on this podcast, but we have a lot of chit chat moment, and that has been the reason why there has been adjournment of the Simple Life series. So I basically think that it should kickstart from October. I hope so. Yeah, but it should, because we have really been having chit chat. So we should kickstart a Simple Life series podcast on Digital Way podcast, of course. So I was nominated, and due to my book, A Simple Life by Perora Oluwabimpe Miracle, I wrote this book about living a simple life, live a life centered on love, the gospel, education, and all this. You should go check it out. It's on Seller, and I will drop the link definitely for you to go check out the book. It's worth reading. Trust me, team. Trust me, my fans, DB gangs, DB. You guys need to listen. Of course, in YouTube, I said we are gonna have a name, and right here, I am giving you guys name, my listeners. So we can call ourselves DB gangs or DB fans. I think I like the fans more. So, yeah, something happened during the nomination, and I feel it's important that I share my experience of that. I had a series of backlash. When I got that message from Literary Guide on my coaching page, Digital Big Coach group, we have a WhatsApp group. If you like to join the WhatsApp group, I would definitely drop the link in the podcast so you can just join right away. So they sent me a message that they listed so many amazing things about my book, and I was so impressed, and I went ahead to do the nomination. And when I went towards sharing the platforms of the book, I got backlash. In fact, I had to leave so many groups. The first one was I sent it to a sister's group, a church group, and other people have been sending things. And my book talked about the gospel. We have church members that wrote their experiences in the book. And then I got a private DM saying it's not spiritual. I didn't even want to get to that point. I start saying things that would definitely alter the person. And I knew this person was following me on TikTok. So I just blocked the person on WhatsApp and on TikTok because I have no business. And you have no business supervising or monitoring my affairs because you don't seem to be supportive. So I left, and I found one person who nominated me, and I was so happy. A big shout out to her. And then on the other group was a singles group. The first was my state group, And while I was dropping it, there was this guy. Like, I'm not even gonna call it him because I did that on YouTube. So go check the full details on YouTube. Okay, my channel is Digital Bimpe TV. So go watch it to listen to the storytelling. I'm just gonna give you a recap of what I said, and it's gonna be brief because we still have September gist to drop. Yeah. So the guy said something, and I was like, "You are a terrible person to drop this." And I knew for a fact he cannot drop it on the multi-state group because he had no mind to do that. People would definitely trash him out. But he did that on the state group, and I was sharing my perspective that what he did is wrong, and there were other people who were like, "Oh, blah 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 blah." Because of that, I reviewed some informations that were not good for the person because trust me, I'm very good at detective work. And I feel people were like, okay, you were trying to give them a tea of what they deserve. And one person was trying to do counseling without being considerate of the judgment. And I didn't want to talk too much, so I left. The storytelling is on YouTube, so go listen to it. So that happened, and one of the person sent me a message that he reached out to the person one on one that the person is mature and should act like one. And because of that, that person was unable to go for the summit that this person has been preparing for, that I have been preparing for. And going for the summit in September, because we are done with the August chat, I think in September, we went September 4. We came back September 7, September 4, 5, 6, 7. It was like a 4 day event. So we went to Ibadan, and the resort is so nice. I love the resort. You know, I shared everything on YouTube. Go check it out. I'm gonna put my YouTube channel in this podcast so that I can go click on it and go find the video of Ibadan playlist so you can go check it out. So the summit was amazing and was sponsored by my church, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. It was worth it. I really did enjoy the summit. When we were arriving at Ibadan, we were like, where is this place? And when we got there, the place is so beautiful. I could not take pictures everywhere. We had so many activities. Starting off with, we had an amazing snacks. Like we had all the Saitos shop inside one park, and it was so lovely. And then we had our backpack, we had our shirt, we had our pen, we had our ID card just to identify that we are church members residing in the resort. And our hotel is so classy. And I had an amazing roommate, Princess and Rachel. They are so beautiful. Like, I am so blessed to have such kind of roommate during that camp. It was like God just wanted me to have amazing people around me. And the summit was so mind blowing because those girls were amazing. We did everything together, even though there were a series where they had to move with their friends, which I perfectly understand, and I just had to respect them. And there was the aspect of date. I definitely did match with my roommates, and one of them, Rachel, had but Princess of Gashi had a date, and I had a date as well. Okay, it was very nice. It was gentle. It was very cool. It was handsome. It was very classy and very demure, and he was a perfect gentleman. And his friends was actually amazing, and I met his friend's other friend. It was a wonderful summit. We had sport. I was literally like teaching people dancing exercise. I didn't even know I had dancing exercise in me, and now I think I can do dancing exercise. I really love the sport morning exercise. It was my best moment as well. And I love the food. In fact, we had a sense surplus of food. We had water, we had foods. We really enjoyed ourselves. I love the sport, the games. The guys were playing football. I love when I was watching them, when I was interacting with the bishop in the other ward, which I'm not going to mention his word. And we were chit chatting and all the church members as well. And then we had the concert, we had the showcasing your talent, and people came out there performing. I think the one that really surprised people was that flexible lady who was showing her flexible talent. Oh my gosh, that was so beautiful to the extent that my Crocs got damage. And the next day I had to look for someone to help me super glue it. And the concert was nice. People were singing, people were dancing, people were doing comedy. And then we had a coaching session, we had mental health session, we had business sessions, and we had a relationship session. And we had an educational session with Pathway. We got our shirt, and it was so lovely. I enjoyed every moment of the summit, and the dinner night was amazing. We were with our dates, we dressed so good, we looked so good, we smelled so good. Our photographers were amazing, and our videographers, they did everything by shooting the content, and it's worth it, guys. And yes, I am supposed to what do they call it, download the video and kind of um upload it on my channel, but I've not had the time to do that. So I would definitely look forward to download that trailer so that I can upload it on my channel. I just remember now. So when we were going back, there were a lot of fights within my stake. They got back to the stake center, and when they did that, they still continued the fight. And for me, I did my part by trying to calm them down, but they did not calm themselves down. So I just left, but I was hearing all the gist again. Gist everywhere. So I think September started off so amazing, and then I started my school with Pathway, and it's been an amazing ride. I've been studying, I've been doing English, math, and which is life skill, and I've been sharing my behind the scenes journey, and I've been seeing people watch, people engage, and I just love every journey of it. But the economy, like, I think September started off good, in terms of sales, but later on it was just going somehow, and I just had to put my trust in God, put my open trust. Even now, we're still in the month of September, and I'm just grateful for a lot of people who supported my brand, and even though the economy is very harsh. And it's been an amazing month. And I also attended the WeTech pitching meeting. I wasn't qualified for the WeTech event to pitch. And when I keep getting their mails, I just tell them I'm not going to be attending the conference because I will not be pitching. I just like to be very honest and straightforward. And I think I was removed from being able to attend their event. Cool. So, yeah, and so far so good. I feel September is amazing, and yeah, having a lot of interesting experiences this month has been good. I've met new people, I've networked with new people, and yes, I was awarded for my book. I was given the certificate of honor from being the most impactful book to being the best inspirational book. A Simple Life by Pura. Yay! Congratulations to me. Congratulations to everyone who won as words, my co-authors. Yeah, it was actually switched from impactful to inspirational because the votes were really counted. And I want to say thank you to all the people that supported me. I love you guys. Thank you so much. And now I am nominated for podcast of the month with Jollof Radio. Can you please nominate me? I will drop the link. I will drop the information in the podcast description. So please, I beg you, nominate me so that I can win this as well. So, like I said, September has been good. We give all glory to God. The economy shouldn't stop us from growing and from succeeding and from doing what we got to do. It's been stressful meeting new people, both old and both new, connecting, doing work, doing business, doing education, and serving the Lord. Yeah. So that is it on September, right? And if there is any other thing that I forgot to add, we would definitely add it maybe in the next series, but definitely not October because we need to kickstart our Simple Life series on October. So don't forget to buy my book on Seller, A Simple Life. And don't forget to reach out to me for any of my digital marketing, media, and tech services. I am always available. I will be dropping my number in the description, but I can call it so that you can go check me out on WhatsApp and let's discuss business. My number is +234-814-748-0036. And yes, I forgot to add though, I actually performed in the summit. I sang. I am a singer, a songwriter, and a music performance artist. So if you have events, you have birthdays, you have naming ceremony event, you need someone to come and perform for you musically, I am your plug because I did that. It's in the videos on YouTube. You can go check it out, honestly. And I'm gonna upload the performance as well. Yeah, I'm gonna do that here on the podcast so that some people can listen to it. Yes, it was worth it. And yeah, contact me. It's still the same number. +234-814-748-0036. And yeah, that's it on the podcast. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, repost this podcast. Let your friends know that yes, she is back and she is still going to give you more ginger next month podcast. So that is it on the Chit Chat of August and September podcast. And I'll see you guys in another podcast series next. See you then. Bye.